Hello everybody out there, and welcome back here with the future once again to another showcase and review. And today I have a mint on card figure showcase and review, and I was really lucky because I've been wanting some of these figures for a long time now, and I never did pick any Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actual figures up. I picked, a lot of stuff up that had to do with it. I mean, I have puzzle figures and some minifigures and stuff that have to do with the Nickelodeon show, but I never did pick up any actual Playmates, figures from the line. And so I went ahead and went to Walmart the other day, and I came across the clearance aisle. I came across this awesome Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monsters and Mutants Vampire Raph for only $3. And I gotta say, $3 was a steal on this figure, in my opinion. I'd been wanting the figures from this line. I saw a few of them in stores. I never did want to pay full price. I didn't have the money at the time, but for $3, I could not pass this up. Playmates toys, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Monsters and Mutants, Vampire Raph, as you see right here. We're going to take a closer look at it. I'm not going to bust them open. I am a mint on card collector. I love the packaging of this too. There's a lot of videos online that have him busted out of the package, but we're just going to take a look at him mint on card, and I'm going to tell you some things about it, and that's about it. But yeah, I thank everybody who's tuned in lately, subscribed, dropped any comments, left any kind of feedback. All the support is much appreciated here on my channel, and keep it up, guys. I really appreciate it. So now let's take a look at the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monsters and Mutants Vampire Raph. Okay, so here he is in all his glory. It is the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, by way of Nickelodeon, Monsters and Mutants Vampire Raph. And yes, this harkens back to the days of the original line when they released it was actually in 1993. They originally released a monster line of turtles from the original line. But in that line, you had Donnie as Dracula, Mikey as Frankenstein, Leo as Wolfman, and Raph as the Mummy. But in this line, that has to do with the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they make Raph the vampire. So it's kind of cool that they kind of switch things up in this line, and it's not the same. But it's weird that all the monsters are the same as they were in the original line. You have Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, and the Mummy. It's pretty cool that they use the same monsters, and we'll look at them here on the back here in a second. But yeah, a little bit on the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anyway. It's the 5th and final season of the TMNT Nickelodeon series that started in 2012, and Monsters and Mutants actually was a 4 Halloween-themed episode story arc that was in Season 5, and it aired from September 27th until October 11th, 2017. So these figures were based on the characters from that 4-story arc of the Halloween-themed episodes Monsters and Mutants from the 5th and final season of the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, which they changed the name of the series to Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the 5th season. So that's why this is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles instead of just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which it started off as in 2012. And you see there's a Nickelodeon logo up to the left. Awesome picture of all the turtles as their monster counterparts up to the right. The Wolfman, Mummy, Dracula, and Frankenstein. And then, of course, you have the logo of the show there. I love the card backs they make for these. The colors are so cool. And when you see those colors, you just automatically know that that's the Turtles. It's cool that it has this, chain logo here on the back. A little ball there. It looks like a lightning bolt, like they would use for Frankenstein. Something they would use for him. And it's like electricity going off in there. It's kind of cool how they did that for this Monsters and Mutants line. And I love how the Turtles are their monster counterparts up to the right too. And it's very cool down here. You got your Monsters and Mutants logo with Vampire Raph, and it says back clips on Raph there. And a cool look at him in his packaging. Like I said, I'm a mint on card collector, so I'm not going to bust him open. And yeah, I've been using a different camera lately too, so you know, if the quality is not as good as my last videos. And he's got a cool soft goods cape there, a cloak. So that's pretty cool that they gave him a soft goods cloak. I'm a fan of the soft goods. But then they use just regular plastic for the collar piece there. But it's cool they give him like vampire ears, and they even point the mask a little bit to make it look more vampire-like. And you see his epic fangs there, and the turtle smile. And he's got his widow's peak in his hair and everything. So it's just so cool, because I am a fan of turtles and of the classic Universal monsters. So this is just so right up my alley. And what's cool about the bat is it's a little turtle bat. So you could actually use that as Raph before he turns into a vampire. You could use that as Raph as just a bat. And then over to the right there, you have a little dagger there and a sai, which is kind of weird because, you know, a dagger is what you would use to kill a vampire or a stake. So why would he be carrying around weapons? Both the sai and the dagger would both end his life. So it's kind of weird that they put those weapons in there. But you're going to get your classic sai with Raphael. But putting the dagger in there kind of makes no sense. I guess that you could use it with your monster hunters, but I'm pretty sure that they probably already come with a dagger. And the bat, as you can see there, has a little deal on the bottom there that it can clip right on to Raphael's arm here. I like the paint applications and the way that they modeled this figure, you know, with his classic red still on his arms and knees there. But they give him a cool, you know, vampire-like tuxedo. And just the likeness of this guy with the ears and everything is just so cool in my opinion. And how they have him posed in the packaging there is epic with his arms out. Very vampire-like, like he's coming to get you. So very neat. You know, I like Halloween-related things anyway. Vampires, like I said, classic monsters. And I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so this line is right up my alley. And there's a picture of Raph there with the bat clipped onto his arm. So now... and you got your warning here, choking hazard, don't want to have anybody under 3 playing with this. Your Playmates toys down there to the bottom, ages 4+. And now let's take a look at the back of the packaging here. And you have the Nickelodeon stamp up there with Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again, and your Monsters and Mutants stamp over here to the right. Very cool. Has a little write-up here, though. The evil villain, Savanti Romero, is back with a plan to unleash the world's most famous monsters upon New York City. The Turtles gear up with new monster hunting weapons to save the city and themselves, it says. So very cool. And what I like about this line is they not only did the classic monsters, they also have monster hunters, as I just mentioned. And you have Monster Hunter Raph, so you could actually have Raphael hunting down his vampire self. So that's very cool. And then you have Monster Hunter Leo over here to the left. And man, them are epic. I would like to get every one from this line. Maybe get on eBay. And some of these might be kind of pricey now, I'm not sure. But you have Frankendon, so they actually took the names and mixed them in with the monsters that they are. Very, very cool look on Frankendon. Look at those giant boots, and he's got the electrode, you know, bolt on the top of his head. Then you have Vampire Raph that we've already taken a look at, holding 2 weapons that could kill him in his hands there. Mutant Mummy Leo and Werewolf Mikey. I think Werewolf Mikey is epic there. I love that they gave him a jacket, almost Teen Wolf-like. The Mummy's very cool. He's got or whatever they call him, Mutant Mummy Leo. He's got a cobra that wraps around him. Very cool. I just love the accessories. Look at the nunchucks for Mikey are 2 bones tied together. That's pretty sick. So yeah, I just love the looks of this entire line. I love the cross-sell art here on the back. As you got the spooky background there with the full moon and the trees, and but it's, you know, still got the New York skyline there. Real foggy like to set the tone. And then you got your Playmates toys down to the right. And also your nick.com/TMNT, playmatestoys.com, and turtles.nick.tv too. So very, very sweet. I love the packaging on these. But yeah, let's take another closer look here at Vampire Raph here in the packaging. And like I said, these probably have been pulled off the pegs by now as they are gearing up for their new series their new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series on Nickelodeon, which I'm going to take the time right now to say I am not a big fan of. I do not like how they're changing up a lot of the mythos. The turtles are all different breeds of turtles. Splinter looks like something off Ice Age. April O'Neil's African American. They're just changing everything around, so I'm going to give it a fighting chance, but right now I do not have big hopes on liking the new series that they're going to put out because it just changes everything up. I've always been accustomed to the turtles, looking alike, being blood brothers, same species of turtle, Splinter looking like how he is, April looking like how he is. I think if they do something, they should at least keep the characters looking how they are. But I will give it a chance. Maybe it'll end up being kind of cool. But yeah, that's my little review on what I think of the upcoming series. But yeah, I've never been real big on this series. I mean, I've never actually sat down and watched these. It's not that I've not been big on it, but I've never actually watched the series of Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But yeah, I'd like to go back and maybe check it all out now that, all 5 seasons are complete and they are done with the series now. Maybe I'll go back and check them all out. I really am interested in watching this 4-part Monsters and Mutants episode now, since I did the research and figured out that these were actually from the episode. So yeah, I'm so happy to actually have a Men on Card Playmates Toys figure that represents, the 2012 to 2015 series. And if I'm going to get any figure from the line, it's definitely going to be the Monsters and Mutants Vampire Raph here. And only $3 in your clearance aisle. So like I always say, check out the clearance aisles, guys, because you never know what you might find there for real cheap for Walmart standards. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this. I'm going to wrap up my look here at the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monsters and Mutants Vampire Raph figure here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the new series, even though I'm already not a huge fan of what they're doing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you like what you see. And until next time, guys, I gotta say, cowabunga, and as always, peace out.